Hey Internet, Eric here. Well, if it's a Sunday upload, you know that means it's Bloody Sunday here on the channel. If you don't know what that is, because I haven't done one of these in quite some time, Bloody Sunday is where anybody can participate. You take a death from a certain film, TV show, any type of media, put it on YouTube to describe it, and then that's it. We recently had Star Wars Day, May 4th, or May the 4th, as everyone likes to say, and I figured why not? And I believe I've been watching Andor. So why not pick a death from the Star Wars franchise? And I figured, why not? I'm going to pick a death from Return of the Jedi. Obviously, if I'm discussing a death in a film, spoilers are abound. So I'm going to discuss the death of Jabba the Hutt. This came out in 83, a little bit of, I guess you would say, explanation on what's going on in the scene. Han has just been broken out of the carbonite freeze, and he was rescued by Luke Skywalker. Lando is there helping him, Princess Leia. Well, they were captured. They are now going to be sacrificed out into the desert, and the Sarlacc pit is going to eat them. Inside the sail barge, which is basically like I guess you can say, a floating party bus. You know what I mean? Because R2-D2 is literally fucking handing out drinks. We have Jabba the Hutt, the big slug-looking motherfucker. He's taken Princess Leia hostage, put her in a bikini, and she is wearing a collar with a chain on it, like real S&M type of stuff. And what he plans on doing, sacrificing Han and Luke so he can just rule the rest of the galaxy. He's a gangster with his sex slave Leia. Well, what happens is Han and Luke, and with the help of Chewie and Lando, they are basically taking care of everybody outside of the sail barge, killing everybody, no-name people. Boba Fett gets killed in a pathetic death. But inside the sail barge, Leia has to plan her escape. So while all the chaos is happening outside, she takes some type of metal thing and she smashes, I guess you would say, the remote control or whatever that takes care of the lights inside the sail barge. This is a very short scene. So she does that. All the lights are out. Chaos. Everybody's freaking out, this and that. And what she does, and a really cool thing, is, excuse me one second. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Sneezing attack. Allergies. Anyways, destroys the lights. Pure darkness. Pure chaos. Like I said, she's got this collar with a chain around it. She gets behind Jabba, and she literally throws the chain around his neck and starts strangling. Now, this is PG. This is, granted, 1983. No PG-13 rating yet. But for a Star Wars film, which is more towards children. You know what I mean? Teenagers love it, adults love it, but it's more for kids, especially Jedi. You'll get Jedi because you got the Ewoks and the shit like that. It's pretty short, but it's pretty violent because we get a close-up of Jabba's throat being strangled by the chain. He's grabbing it, trying to pull it off. And Leia, we cut to Leia. She's constantly yanking it, pulling it. We get close-up, we get shots of her center camera, and then Jabba. His eyes are rolling in the back of his head. His tongue is sticking out. It's pretty violent. And this is, it's pretty violent for men in a giant suit, to look like a giant worm character. But that's what I think is cool. And it's showing how Leia, lots of people nowadays are saying, no, Captain Marvel is a great, it's time for girls to get a great female empowering lead. Or what's her name, Katniss from the Hunger Games. What's her face said it was nice to have someone be there for the females and type of the bullshit. They must have forgotten Princess Leia because this is a woman who she's literally dressed to be a sex slave, embarrassing, taking away a lot of her dignity, and she is yanking the chain on this guy. Anyways, soapbox talk aside, we get close-up of, like I said, the eyes bulging of Jabba, the tongue coming. We get a close-up shot of his, because he's just, let's see if they show it. He's basically just a slug. Yeah, you can see it in this picture. He's just a slug. We get a close-up shot of his tail just flapping. You know what I mean? Like he's literally dying. And it's really, really creepy. And then finally we get this last yank, and Jabba's face hunches forward to the camera, eyelids halfway open, tongue sticking out, and you hear this death rattle. Really, really cool. Really violent. And then, of course, Leia escapes. And to make sure he stays dead, Luke helps blow up the sail barge. So not only was Jabba strangled to death, Slugman was just blown to bits just to be on the safe side. But very cool death, very short, very powerful, very violent death in a kid's film, Jabba the Hutt, Return of the Jedi. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Happy Star Wars Day, even though it's already happened. Comment below, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Lots of things planned for the channel. Feel free to participate in Bloody Sunday if you want to. I don't know when I do these, but when I do, I try to make them interesting deaths, and I really wanted to talk about today. So that's it. Like always, coffees make me ramble. Cheers.